Hey there everyone and welcome to some more Near Monsters PvP. This was taken from the recent special rule at the start of December, where we had to make teams out of just 100 cost. So the teams that everyone's playing with are tiny, and certain things become really powerful. That is mainly stuff which sweeps 4 enemies. So I went with a Bomb Curse combo that you can see here with Chrono Titan, and I'm using Regalian and Aetherian to just shut down the enemy team. So there's the time freeze, there's the gravity field, nothing can be stunned. I can time warp to just pass 100 seconds, which Bomb Curse Plus is only 200 seconds. And then I've got a couple of annoying protectors to really mess up them trying to kill the Chrono Titan. So I don't play perfectly in these clips. In this first one, I think I definitely should have led with Bomb Curse and then done Bomb Curse Plus, because I was planning to seal the Brutal Axe, which means that 300 seconds was going to be, put on its timer, which the Bomb Curse not plus the normal one, 300 seconds. So it was going to go off before Brutal Axe got a turn. But anyway, that's how it played out. So my plan there was seal Brutal Axe, Metempsychosis the Orazor, and then the Utopian is just useless. Prison Paw can't get past my protectors in time. So as you can see, it was managed to get to the first Bomb Curse Plus. Also worth mentioning that Gravodius could not pull back any of the Bomb Curse things because of the gravity field, and here Cynthia as well cannot repulse. So his team just can't really do anything at all. This worked out really nicely, where I was able to put both curses on, pass that time to the first bomb going off. Utopian is going to go off at some point. I think I should have done the curses the other way around though, because they would have then gone off in quicker succession. We're a little bit awkward now with this Orazor coming up, and I looked at this before recording. It was like 9, actually I can't remember exactly, I think it was like between 5 and 10 seconds that Orazor was going to die before it got a turn. It was very, very tight. If I'd done the curses the other way around, like I said, they would have gone off in quick succession, and that Orazor wouldn't have been a problem, and I would have just cleared through the enemy team like that. But got a bit tight there. He could have attacked and killed my Chrono Titan. Maybe, nearly there. Anyway, so this next one, we've got a much more awkward enemy team to face here. That Tega Senshi is the big problem. It can assassinate the Daimonoid and then kill probably Chrono Titan, but basically whatever he wants here. Well, actually, I don't think it's strong enough to kill Regalian, but he could kill the Chrono Titan anyway. So I do the Bomb Curse Plus anyway. I'm just hoping that things are, maybe going to work. And then he does Poison Burst on my Daimonoid, which was a big mistake, because now he can't use Assassinate on Tega Senshi. He can't even use the Swift Poison Massacre because the Camouflage Protector is going to be a big problem for him. So he really messed himself up there. I'm now able to actually go for my combo. So I do the Time Warp. This Moosashoid is going to explode pretty soon, and the Detox Blast is not strong enough, not even to kill Chrono Titan. Chrono Titan has low HP and minimum defense, so I'm actually quite surprised that survived. I thought it probably would, but yeah, it survived on more health than I expected, which means that Moosashoid can't kill it. And I'm now just desperately thinking, okay, I really do not want to kill the Moosashoid, so I'm just going to skip with stuff. I skip again, and he forces me to take a turn here, so I do a hit all, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to kill the Moosashoid. And yeah, it's nowhere near. It does like half of the health. So yeah, we're safe. It's going to go off, and sure enough, yeah, there we go. Kills 4 enemies, so that's great. Then we just got to see what else he's got. It's all poison. It's a full poison team that he had. And here what I'm going to do, I actually, when looking over this clip after I recorded it, I thought that I made a mistake here, but I actually play correctly, I believe. So I have to deal with the Tradrakan and the Scorpiogeist. If he kills my Aetherian, then letting that Tradrakan come back in would stun my team. So that's the thing I want to leave on the battlefield, and I then want to Metempsychosis the Scorpiogeist. This also means that if he kills my Aetherian, I can stun him with the stun wave from the monster he just killed, Heaven's Worm. So he can't kill my Aetherian. He's forced to kill basically the Heaven's Worm. And then now it's just really awkward. He can kill 2 things, probably, but leave either the Prismarix or the Moku alive, and he dies. So he has to try and go for them, and it doesn't kill the Moku, so the Moku just wrecks him. And then, we've got the Double Drain Survivor on both my other monsters. So that worked out really well. Definitely from my opponent misplaying. If they'd done the Assassinate at the beginning, it would not have gone that way for me. This third one, this one looked really awkward. We've got a Link Shadow team here, and while I'm Link Holian, we can both do high damage to each other. He's actually got, sweeping, and mine is a combo. So I'm going to get wrecked by that Nova Drake. Luckily, Dreadgar doesn't really do anything. He actually didn't quite manage to put my Diamondoid to hold ground. He probably should have just done Accelerate there. And I did the Bomb Curse Plus on Dreadgar because I know I can leave it alive, and the other stuff I'm going to try to get rid of. So, ideally that was going to stay there, and then I can deal with the other stuff, then the bomb will go off at some point. But, my Chronotitan died, as expected. So not a whole lot I can do right now. I just got to hope that there's some way I can come back into this. And that's going to be with Prismarix and probably Moku. So here I can dual Slayerbane. I'm a know about this for ages, trying to figure out, is it worth going for the dual Slayerbane or going for the Link Slayerbane All? Because I kind of want to leave the Dreadgar alive. It's not really going to do much. It's out of play. But killing the what's it called, Azazel at that point, when I can't be stunned because of Aetherian, I felt like I needed to do. So I passed the time on Aetherian. That's mainly to help Heaven's Worm get to the Survivor, because Aetherian wasn't going to do that much anyway at that point. I could have done Assisted Hit All. Might have been a good idea to put the Valzarane down, but yeah, I did with the Time Warp because I felt like that was probably going to have a bigger effect. He manages to hit around my Sherloid to kill Prismarix. I was quite disappointed about that. It's going to make this a bit tight. It's going to come down to Moku, but then he sees my Moku and he starts panicking. He pauses on this turn for a long time. Bear in mind, this is all sped up. I think it's 1.5 times speed. And yeah, he sat on this turn for quite a long time, trying to figure out how he can deal with my Moku. He skips and kills my Aetherian. And then he's going to maybe give turn to Valzarane and try to kill it that way. Oh, he shields himself? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what he tried to kill. What he tried to hit, but it got blocked by one of my two protectors. Protector's really coming in here, and that Sherloid is amazing in some scenarios. So Moku did his thing. I'm then able to stun wave, and then here I can line it up to do another attack with Moku, getting the equal number of monsters so I can attack there. Unfortunately, the stun does get me that he is able to create a Yuki. And then I mess up here, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a way that I could have done this better. I completely forgot that when you kill Flake Drake that it makes a bunch of Yukis. And looking at this, I was thinking, God, please tell me he can't win. Because technically, he needs to do 4 hits now, and he's only got 3 of the snowballs. He could do it if he gets really lucky. If he tries to do the mini splash, hitting Heaven's Worm, and then he's able to, once again, snowball around the Protector to kill Heaven's Worm, then he could probably make it a draw. But luckily he didn't go for that, and yeah, we got the win. Then we go to this 4th match. This is kind of more what I'm hoping to meet, some kind of combo thing where the give turn is not going to work because of time freeze from Regalian. I go ahead and do the Bomb Curse Plus pretty quickly without realising what I'm going to do here. I should have done the normal Bomb Curse, because I get to Aetherian's turn and I realise, okay, I actually want to Metempsychosis Skeleviathan. Now that may look like a really dumb mistake. However, it's on purpose because when you look at the sweepers on the enemy's team, you've got Polar Boss and Brutal Axe. Neither of them can go around Protectors, so they're going to kill off that Rockoid which gets created straight away. They're actually not going to be able to kill my Chronotitan or Regalian, and I've got this stuff behind that is going to punish them for getting kills. So it's actually not much of a problem. The Griff King can't do anything either, so I just seal this Polar Boss. Brutal Axe is out of play. Griff King's useless. Scarlet Guard can't do that much. I'm actually still completely in this battle, and by removing that Skeleviathan, it dealt with that issue that I was going to have there. So I kind of forget at this point that Griff King can heal Brutal Axe, so I do a Purify, totally planning to kill Brutal Axe, and then he does Healing Mortal, and I go, oh no, can I actually kill this Brutal Axe now? So I do a little hit, which luckily I can line up monsters behind my Prismarix, so I can bring it down to whole ground and kill it off before it gets a turn, thankfully. He goes ahead and kills my Protector though, so actually what I can do now is I can Stun Wave, and yes, somehow I've managed to do this where I've passed enough time for the normal Bomb Curse to go off, even though he's got I explained how I disabled his team, but he has got sweepers there. I'm somehow able to pass all this time, and so now it's a case of I want to get the biggest benefit out of this Bomb Curse as I can. So Griff King, I want to not be shielded. I want to kill the Brutal Axe and another monster, Scarlet Guard, to then come in. I can feel the Bomb Curse is coming up, So I do that, I kill Scorpio Geist when that comes in. This Skeleviathan, bear in mind as well, I knew I could kill it with the Bomb Curse and its Revenge wouldn't trigger. So yeah, I was able to do it all off, pull it off there. The Griff King definitely should have shielded itself. He did a skip rather than shield, which meant that it died from the Bomb Curse. Probably a mistake on his end. And now you can see it's mostly a case of cleanup. I don't think he can come back with these monsters. He switches Momo back to the stun counter, probably to protect him from the... Well, no, I haven't really got any more stun. Don't know what he's doing there. Anyway, it's going to just take a few more hits now. I think I'm going to get it. There's not much they can do to come back into this battle. So, yeah, I just about stumble my way through these battles. I hope you enjoyed them. And I certainly enjoyed playing this combo. I'm going to try to make a version of this team for normal PvP with the full cost. It's going to be similar with, you know, using Aetherian, using Regalian. I might use the same protector setup. It literally may be the same front. And then just the rest of the team is going to be some kind of Link Holy that I want to pull off, because I wanted to do Link Holy for a very long time. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a video soon.